Hey sisters, it's Brooke with your Abs by Christmas yoga workout. So we'll go through this together. And as always, if you have any questions or want any sort of yoga advice, feel free to message me on Facebook or in the group. I'm happy to help you out there. So for our Abs by Christmas yoga workout, we're going to work our abs and our low back a little bit, since we're going to work a lot of the abs in our BeyondFit workouts. We also want to make sure our low back is strengthened so we have a solid core and no muscle imbalance. And then we're also going to stretch those muscles out at the end because they're going to get a pretty good workout with all of our workouts and our yoga. So we're going to start. You want to make sure that you're warm. So after a leisurely walk or a workout or just whatever you want to do to get warm, we're going to start in tree pose. So we're going to balance one leg into the ground. We're going to place the sole of the foot of the other leg either on the calf muscle or up on the inside of the thigh. If it doesn't get there, don't worry, but we don't want it on the inside of the knee. Okay, we want to protect those knees. So once we have our balance, we can bring the arms out to have our tree branches. So this is working our core. It's making us use all those muscles that help stabilize. And if we want a little bit more, you can kind of lean to one side and bring yourself back up. Lean to the other side, bring yourself back up. You can do that multiple times. That'll work those obliques. And then we want to make sure that we do that on the other side as well. So again, working those oblique muscles, really using them to pull us back up. If you go nice and slow, this is definitely a challenge, especially if you're on carpet like I am. So from there, we want to come to a plank. And we want to push our hips up and back into down dog. And we probably want to bend our knees for this, because I know my hamstrings are always tight. And you can work to straighten the legs eventually. You're pushing the chest back toward the knees through the arms. And then we want to push forward into a plank. Take a breath there. And push back into down dog. Then push forward into plank. And back into down dog. We can do that 5 to 10 times. When you're done, we'll gently come to the knees and come to a tabletop position. We're going to do opposite arm and leg extensions. So right arm and left leg come out. They're parallel to the ground. And you've got a couple options here. You can pulse, you can just hold, or we can make a big pulse and tap the fingertips and toes to the ground and bring them back up. So 5 to 10 of whatever you choose on that side. And then we'll go left arm, right leg. And again, we can pulse, we can hold, or tap and come back up. Same amount of whatever option on the opposite side. And then we want to come through into a seated position. We want knees bent, feet flat on the ground. And we're going to come into boat pose. So we're going to walk to the tips of our toes and find our balance point. And then we're just going to hold here. Really working those inner stabilizing core muscles. If you're feeling really tough, you can extend your legs. But we really want to stay upright. We don't want to lean back in our boat. So holding there for about 30 seconds and coming down. And then we want to come to our belly. We're going to start working those low back muscles. So laying flat on our belly, hands under the shoulders. The first thing we're going to do is baby cobra. So we're going to inhale and draw the crown of the head forward to help extend up. And then we're going to hover the hands. The feet stay on the ground, so this is really working the low back. And you really want to think about extending through the crown of the head so that we're not crunching that low back. And we'll hold here for about 30 seconds. And release. And then we're going to come into Savasana. So we're going to bring the arms back beside us. Some people will call this a rocket man. So we're going to inhale and find length through the crown of the head and the toes. We extend up both arms and legs. And again, hold here for about 30 seconds. And release down. So now we're going to come into a full cobra. So hands are going to slide down toward the bottom of the ribs. We're going to inhale into our baby cobra and then take weight in the hands to push us all the way up. If this hurts your low back, just stay in baby cobra, okay? Or go as far as you can. We want a nice stretch through those front abdominal muscles. We want to roll the shoulders down and back away from the ears. But again, we don't want to hurt the low back, so if that hurts, don't do it. Just stay in baby cobra, and that will still get a stretch through the front. We'll release down. We're going to tuck the toes, push up gently. We're going to tuck the feet under, tops of the feet on the mat, and release back into child's pose. Arms are nice and long. Really reaching the bottom toward the heels. Taking some deep breaths here. And coming back up. So that's what one round of this is going to look like. We want to go through as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes, just like our other workouts. And feel free to modify anything that does or doesn't work for you. Remember, this is just a template, so you can add to it, take from it. You can modify things so that they work for you. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you're having an awesome time with the Abs by Christmas workouts. Thanks, guys. Bye.